Welcome back to another week.
Woo!
Looks like it's just the ladies today.
Oh, we're in for a treat.
The last time it was just the three of us playing, we cleared a dungeon, so.
That's true. You guys
In
I
did.
remember that. Yep,
It's
that was
been
tomorrow's
7 years,
dungeon.
but we did it.
That was the Lost Temple of Tamara
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
with the Yuan-Ti tribe inside. Yeah.
Is that a tropical Red Bull I saw? The yellow?
Yes,
Or
it
is that
is.
the lime?
It's the Sudachi Lime edition, which tastes like frickin' Sprite.
It's when we had all the
I didn't
puzzles
like that one.
I think it was near the end of the dungeon. We had all those puzzles and we figured them out like 5 minutes.
It was the
Yeah.
one with the rope puzzle that you just had to like connect the electrical wire.
Yeah.
Well, I remember there was
We
like.
impressed ourselves that day.
I also remember there was
Yes,
one.
we
with,
were
like,
so
pillars.
fast and efficient.
What
There's no
happened?
squabbling.
I think we called that. Didn't we call that one that like ladies get it done or something?
Well, it wasn't streamed or anything like
We weren't
that.
streaming
Oh,
ages.
That was way before.
That was in the
like
very beginning.
that was
That
like
was when we
level
were playing twice a
6 or
week for like
7.
8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh right, shit.
Back when we didn't
Like-
have lives.
That's
Yeah.
when I pledged myself to Tamara, like in the very
Mhm.
Way
beginning.
back then. Yeah.
Yep. Well, I think we can get this started. We do have like this session and probably one more before we bring, or we might even in the middle of the next session bring in our new friends.
What if we
Next-
just teleported away and didn't go where you needed us to go?
Well, then I had to figure out another thing.
That'd be so rude.
Whoopsie poopsie.
But I don't think any of you have the teleport spell.
I think I do.
No, what?
I don't
I
think
didn't think that was a cleric thing.
I don't think that's a cleric thing
What I
either.
did.
I
What do I
think
have?
it's an
I have
arcane
something.
thing.
But
I thought
remember,
I had something.
next week is our normal off week.
Yes. I will be
So-
going to a dance recital for my best friend's daughter.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
There's a Batman comic signing here, and I'm going to have to mentally recover from the 30 bajillion hours of line standing.
It can't be that long.
It's so long.
I mean, the longest I ever stood in a line for like autograph was Ernie Hudson, and that was like 2.5 hours.
Oh my god, no, it'll be okay. It doesn't start till 11, and they queue up like Eddie's gonna get there at like 9:30 a.m.
Maybe I don't. I thought I had something.
and then it'll take hours after it starts. So 9:30 to like 1:32.
I'm gonna throw up the theme song, and we'll get this road started.
Sounds
Yeah.
Be back in a moment. Welcome back, everyone. Here we are, a new overlay for the brief stint in the fire plane and the smaller group.
But
For the moment, I mean, technically, there's only 3 of you guys.
yep.
I'll just put it on.
Yeah, just a wee few.
The number 2's there.
For now.
That's right. I gotta log this one in as player.
Watch number 2 gets yeeted overboard by Mia before
Don't
the
go
end
to
of the
sleep.
session.
Malagos.
Look, if he's staying in my room, he's not a problem.
Okay, then we'll see. I don't think you can keep him in your room forever.
I hit rejoin as a player. Why is it?
As evidenced from all past escapades since we've unfortunately come to know number 2.
Oh, what you talking about?
What do you mean, unfortunately?
Was his
I didn't
absolute?
stutter. You clearly heard what I said.
All right, there we go. Now it's working. Oh wow, the overlay kind of lines up with the image. I believe that was totally by accident.
Nah, you totally meant to do
Yeah,
that.
that looks really cool.
Venus did our stuff, like always.
She did amazing.
Yes.
All right, so where we left off, you guys had finished your bargain with the Fiend. There was some major trust issues, and with Jason having to return to protect their home and the school children, he agreed to take Travis back to Dibodo City and drop him off before returning back to his and Mia's abode. Travis returned to Dibodo City, where he supposedly was off to report to Jessamine of what was going on, while the rest of you stepped through a portal into the elemental plane of fire. You guys came out on kind of a cliff overlooking the Sea of Fire and the Brass City far off in the distance when a large ship came up to greet you. You were greeted by Captain Zafir Al-Nar, who is a fire Ifrit, or Ifriti. I'm not sure what the actual pronunciation is that. Now I gotta look it up. Hold on. Ifriti and Ifrita. It has masculine and feminine, but it doesn't give me a pronunciation.
Of course it doesn't.
Could be Ifritai, but I'm just gonna say Ifriti. Ifriti. Whatever.
It's your world.
It is my world. This is my world that's connected to.
I'll say it's your world and we're living in it.
Yeah, that's it. Boarding the ship, you guys set sail across the Sea of Fire with very few words. And this is where the 5 of you currently are, aboard the ship. I will get some music going. This is a time for reflection. This is a time for preparation, as you have no idea what may be on the other side of this short transcendental journey.
I'm immediately going to go over to Kyrie.
Okay.
So I know you've been trying to reach out to Kaylin. When's the last time you heard back from her?
Dumey. Because basically, each night I was supposed to be sending them just like a message, check in with her, and hope to hear back. I know the last message, last night we didn't get one.
I think it was the first night of being on the island.
Shit. I will relay that to Mia.
It's been like 4 or 5 days, I think.
Shit.
Yeah. Kyrie would be getting increasingly more worried.
Anxiety.
Have you tried to reach Theron or Hawks? I just need to know what the status of the rest of our team is, and currently you're the only one that can reach them.
Yep, I definitely can. Do you have a specific message you want me to send?
I feel like if we send it to Saren, we'll probably get the best concise answer. So, just more so along the lines of, do you know where everyone is? Are you hurt? Where are you? Who's with you? Health status? I don't know. I guess give them an update too if you have time, like, or if you have bandwidth.
Bandwidth.
Like we're. Sorry, corporaties. If you have the capability.
Okay.
Like, we're headed to Mossbacks. I can't help but think everyone thinks we're abandoning them, and I'm not doing well with that.
That's absolutely fair.
Like, I don't want them to think that we left them and didn't care what happened to them.
That's fair.
Makes sense. While Kyrie gets her words in order, Malagos, what are you doing?
We're finally on the ship. We discussed that, right?
Oh yeah, you're sailing across the ocean of fire.
I'm just gonna turn to 2 and be like, okay, there are some ground rules here.
He's on the other side of the ship looking over the railing.
Malaga's gonna sigh, walk over to 2.
Other side.
We need to set some ground rules. Or else you end up in the fire on the outside of the ship.
He's literally just running back and forth from starboard to port, looking at things.
The next time he comes near and get Malago, she's going to grab him by the back of his neck, just scruff him and lift him up. 2. Listen. Okay. Are you listening? Because if you don't, someone's going to get agitated and throw you over the side of this ship. It's not going to be me.
Why?
Mia's worried. A few of us are worried. You might actually blow a hole in this ship.
That
Or
would be
steal
silly.
someone's things. Yes. I know. Very silly. Do not blow a hole in the ship or we get stuck here. I don't think you want to go out in that fire.
Might take pieces off a pretty shiny metal ship.
No, you don't touch the ship. Ship belongs to that person right there, and she's gonna point at the captain.
How to run
Damage.
how to walk on ship without touching.
I meant don't steal anything.
Borrow.
No. This brings me to the first rule. If someone doesn't explicitly hand something to you and say, I'm gifting this to you, you don't take it.
I already talked about rule.
Yeah. You better follow that rule, or else someone not me, is going to throw you over the side of the ship and you're going to be stuck in this plane. Very hot in this plane. I know, it's no fun. Just, can you behave just during this trip, please?
Yes.
The next enemy we fight, whoever I can scavenge from, I will let you take their weapon. How about that?
Maybe.
Not promise that.
You're not listening. You're not over
You don't
here.
know that.
You're talking to Kyrie.
I'm always listening to what she's saying too.
Well, you don't understand Draconic.
I
true.
understand fine language.
She's holding him up by the
Doomer's
scruff.
going to purposefully make the next weapon this super legendary thing, and you just promised it.
No.
Number 2, and you're going over the side of the ship with him.
No. If you listen to what I said, if I can scavenge them, if I don't scavenge things, he doesn't get it.
Do you understand that?
Do you understand that too?
I have asked a question in the D&D chat.
Oh. So here's the thing. You guys have been told, like, the term mossback druids, but they're a very secretive sect. And most of you would not know much about them. So you guys probably don't have a huge idea of where you're going. Let me just double check one thing. You know it's closer to where you need to be? You guys know that you're going to the swamps east of Franz Flumen, where there is supposedly a group of druids called the Mossbacks that can help you guys walk through the Feywild or the Shadowfell. That is really the most you guys know.
Oh boy.
So does that answer your question?
No, but I adjusted what I was writing.
So basically you came into the elemental plane of fire in one spot, and then because the fiend has some kind of relationship with this captain, they're taking you to another spot where there's a portal that will take you back into the main the realm you guys are from. It's kind of like the
I was asking-
Nether in Minecraft.
Yes, I was trying to figure out how to spell things.
Oh. Well, you don't really have a name of the place.
Okay. So
Franz
Mossbacks is what we're looking
Flumen.
for?
Yeah, Franz Flumen sounds exactly like Franz Flumen. Like that.
Like made up.
I was close. I had a Z instead of an S. Okay.
I know we've been there before, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you were there and it got set on fire, and then you fought a trio of 3 winged sisters on a boat. And it was a very difficult fight because you guys weren't used to range combat yet. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
So anyway, back to the number 2 thing.
Yep. Do you understand number 2? Or you can behave while we're in the fire plane and doing this and just not borrowing people's things?
Always behave. Just not always understood.
I know. And this is why you're staying in my room when we're sleeping.
I will protect room with all traps.
Maybe wait till we're like going to go to sleep and you can set 2 traps.
6.
2.
6.
2.
Why you say name? 6 traps, yes.
God, right. No. The number of traps you can set 1 trap plus 1 trap. Not 6.
We'll see. You see better. You'll see better.
And Malagos just kind of groans and goes, oh god. I'm gonna set you down now. Please try not to get in trouble. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. You get in trouble, remember, someone's gonna throw you over the side of this thing and you're gonna be stuck here.
Uh-huh.
She, Malagos gives him a look of,
He just kind of looks around Malagos to Mia and waves.
Malagos gonna look in the direction he's waving at and go, oh god. And she's gonna set him down, pat him on his head, and then tell him, okay, you can go now.
And he's off.
And he's watching a 2-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Malagos is now starting to question why the fact that she may never have children for this reason.
Kyrie, are we good with our words?
Yes.
Oh, you guys are gonna make me speak for Saren. Maybe.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's that? I have a thing, I'm sure. I will act like I'm holding an envelope and say, let this message be delivered. Sorry, I had to put that in my thing. And I would say that.
Okay. I'm gonna have you roll a D100, and if it lands on 1, 2, 3, 4, if it lands on any of those numbers, it does not go through.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Okay.
That was close.
Yeah, when going between planes, there is a 5% chance
Yeah.
of it not working.
Right, that's why Kyrie's so worried. There's a chance it's bad luck, but there's also a bigger chance that Kayla will not reply.
Okay. I'm not going to do their accent.
That's okay.
We understand.
Talk among yourselves for a moment while I craft a response.
Okay.
Wow, no, I just made noises.
Okay.
Same program.
How long do you think this is supposed to take? Will we get quarters? Will we have to sleep?
It depends, really.
Really don't have the slightest clues.
No, I've never traveled in a fire plane before. I don't think. No.
I've been some wild places, but this is a new one for me.
Yeah, planar travel is time's weird.
Yeah, I think the hottest, warmest place I've been so far is the desert. I don't think that comes close to this.
No, I don't think I'd want it to. This actually seems unbearable.
Yeah, seeing as if we weren't on this ship, we would kind of be crispy.
Yeah.
Well, that
Thanks.
no,
We're not crispy because we have a spell.
the oil you guys were doused in to visit the fiend. Helps block the fire.
Right.
Just be hot.
Oh, it's too hot. Just nope, nope.
I take like a granola ration out of my bag and munch as I kind of like take in the sights.
I'll say it's a really cool place out here, though.
Really cool.
Look. Can't see much.
Really cool. In the plane of fire.
Quite chilly.
All right, so Kyrie, there's a moment or two, and you get Saren's voice. We've been in the brig of this ship. Hawk swam off. Galloway is damaged. They're taking us back to Daibido. I'll try to escape.
I will let out a pretty big sigh of relief and then relay the message to everybody else.
Well, I guess next time we see where Hawks is.
All right. Yeah, I don't want to use all of my spells. I still try to message Kaylin every night.
Oh no, for sure. I just want to make sure he didn't get like eaten by a shark.
I feel like, wait, can't hawks talk to creatures of the water?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he
Doesn't
did.
mean they won't eat him.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
well,
also
fair.
Just because you can talk to someone doesn't mean that they're your friends.
There's our
Yeah.
food, not friends.
Hawks can teleport, so if he gets to a safe place and we find a teleportation circle that we have the coordinates of, in theory, he can meet up with us.
Yeah.
In theory. Right.
In theory. I mean, he might not want to.
That would be up to him.
As you guys converse, you see the elemental plane of fire pass by the ship as it sails through. It's not magma or liquid that you're sailing on. It is literally flames beneath the boat that seem to have currents and waves to it. It's just burning plasma licking at the brass bottom of the boat. The captain, for his part, is up at the helm of the ship, steering quietly, but keeping an eye on you pretty much constantly. He carries a long scimitar at his hip, and his garb is very minimal. A sort of toga kind of garment around his frame with brass discs decorating the shape of it at all edges. If you've never seen an Ifriti, they are kind of, well, very large. Their skin are shades of red and purples. And this one in particular has one broken horn and one very thick horn at the crown of his head. They stand, this one included, somewhere between 10 and 12 feet tall and weigh just a couple thousand pounds usually.
Just?
Yeah, just a couple thousand. They do resemble devils because you have seen devils before, but this one does not have that haughty confidence on his face constantly like a devil or a fiend does. Now, you were going to say something, Mia, and I accidentally cutted you off.
No, it's fine. I was. is going to approach the captain after conversing with Kyrie and Malagos.
Okay.
Well met, Captain. Did we introduce ourselves or did we just get on the ship? Do you guys remember?
I believe you just
I
got on the ship. He told you guys to get on the ship, and you got on the ship.
Oh.
Because a 12-foot tall demon-looking thing told you to get on the ship.
I mean, yeah, who might have questioned? I wanted to introduce myself since I am a guest on your ship. My name is Mia of the mortal plane. Currently? Question mark. And thank you. I know that this is not necessarily your choice, but it is an appreciated sacrifice all the same.
His large hands turn at the massive ship's wheel, and you can see that where his hand leaves the spokes, that the brass is red hot from his touch. He glances down at you, being about half of his height. A favor is a favor, and what I owe will be paid. Regardless if you are passengers or cargo, I will get you where you need to go.
Well, regardless, it's appreciated. Do you know about how long we'll be with you?
Only a couple of hours. Unless one of the firebirds tries to get in our way. We will be going through their roosting grounds. But yes, just a couple of hours to the exit.
If we are confronted with a firebird, is there a best way to deal with that?
Don't get drug off the boat.
Excellent choice. Yes. Okay. We can do. Is there anything that you need us to do?
Not particularly, though I do wonder why. Why? Why am I taking you?
Why are you transporting us? Do you want the long story that'll take the whole couple hours, or just the synopsis, the spark notes, if you will?
I prefer the short story.
So many people do. We ended up in the company of whomst you owed a favor because our ship was destroyed on the mortal plane, and the only way for us to get to where we needed to go was to take this shortcut.
That's not much of a story at all, is it?
Oh, you want more? I was trying to make it very brief. Well, there was a group of us, much more than there is now, and we were on a regular schmegular ship going from the top of the continent, trying to get to where we're going with you via the ocean. We ported out of town to get outfitted, made copious amounts of mistakes. The town ended up, I don't know, blown up, on fire, something like that. We fled the town. We were followed by a heinous group of religious individuals. Cultists, in my opinion, zealots, really, but I think they're technically part of the crown. I don't actually know a lot about mortal plane politics, except that they're really convoluted. And that's saying something because I'm from the Feywild, and we're nothing but convoluted there. We're out in the middle of the ocean. We see a wreckage. There's an orc on the wreckage. We bring the orc on the ship. The orc needs help. That's why he's floating out in the middle of the ocean. So, Bleeding Hearts unite. We help him go back to his island, take care of his problem, almost lose our own lives helping someone else. Again, why we keep doing that, I don't know. Underwater vampires. Have you heard of such a thing? That, again, of all the things that we could have stumbled upon an island, underwater vampires were not, sir, they were not on my list. And so we take care of the vampires as one does, get wrapped up in all of that. And all of that ends up getting wrapped up with the Fiend. And so the Fiend also owed us a favor.
He holds up a hand, well, kind of holds down, reaches into his toga and pulls out this long drinking horn that looks as if to be made out of obsidian or onyx. And he bites the cork off the end, takes a swig, and then offers it to you.
Will I boil from the inside out?
Only if you're lucky.
You know what? This is how my day is going. And I take some.
Okay. How big of a drink are we
Cheers.
talking?
Not a big one. I'm not trying to die.
Because the drinking horn's like a 3-foot long horn.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's like a sip. I'm trying not to be sloppy.
Okay. So Mia, give me a constitution check. Or save. Yeah, save.
If I'm with it, oh wait, I was gonna say if it was a save, I can say.
But
Right.
bada bing.
So as you lift this 3-foot drinking horn up to your lips, the liquid is surprisingly cool as a physical temperature. However, as it crosses your tongue and hits your throat, it burns like it is straight medical alcohol. And even has a slight fizz to it.
That's a choice.
However, your constitution keeps you from hacking and coughing it up.
I like Peek. Is he a little impressed?
Yeah, he does look a little impressed.
I drink regularly with dwarves, my guy. Here you go.
He reaches
man.
down, takes it, pops the cork back in.
Do you make that yourself?
My sister actually makes this.
Talented lady.
She is. She is. It is not often that I see those from your realm here. The Fae do not travel these parts.
Oh no, you are quite correct. There's really no reason for us to come here unless it's for a very specific reason. There's iotas of portals out of the Feywild.
This is true. There is actually a portal about a day's journey into the Feywild from here. If it is home that you are looking to take.
Oh, I couldn't possibly. We have a journey to complete. If it takes us back to the Feywild, it does, but I won't know until the time comes, I guess. I haven't been there in quite some time.
Well, I believe you have answered one of your own questions that you posed in your story.
What was that?
You waxed on the thought of why you help strangers in your travels. It is your loyalty and your urge to do the right thing. Just like when offered a chance to go home. Seems you do not want to leave your friends without your assistance or your presence. So while you wonder why you help, I believe you already know.
See, I kind of also think I'm racking up good karma. Because I'm also really depleting it at the same time. But, I mean, you were right. I do feel a sense of loyalty to these people. They've kept me alive. And I've, in my own way, vowed to do the same for them. Not quite an oath. I'm no knight, no shining armored paladin, but they saved me when I was in a bad way. So I really just can't abandon them.
No matter how much darkness we carry with us, we tend to gravitate to those who bring us into the light. And he
You stand next to Malagos and Kyrie, you're blinded.
he kind of points the horn over towards Malagos, Garganoth, and Kyrie.
They're good people. They're far better than me.
You say that, but would good people hang around a terrible person?
Oh yeah, they've done it plenty of times. You should have seen some of the people we used to have.
But they're no longer here.
No.
And you are.
That doesn't automatically make me not a bad person or a worse person.
And it doesn't automatically make what I say false either.
Semantics.
Just think about it.
Think about what? Being a good person? That seems drab.
No, think about why you do what you do. The reasons, the people. What
Doesn't
you
matter.
have to return to.
You seem very invested.
I'm low-key waiting for him to just smack me upside the head.
He'll send me off the side of the ship.
Yeah.
I'm strong, but I don't. If I'm off guard, who knows?
It'd be like when Jessamine hit Malagos. Thwack.
God, that broke. No, Jasmine didn't just hit me. She literally
With
slammed me into the floor.
Amethyst? Yeah.
Ugh. Rematch.
Oh, what was I saying?
You're very invested.
Not invested. I crew the ship myself, built it myself. I just don't have many to talk to.
Oh, well, I mean, if there is one thing about me, I do like to talk to strange individuals we meet along the way. Think of it as an incentive, really, to go to new places.
Here, I think you are the strange ones.
Oh, that's absolute. I think we're the strange ones anywhere we go, Frank. quite out of place, our merry band. I don't think we've really found our home together. Even if we have one, someone's always missing.
Sounds like a busy group.
Unfortunately, and quite against our will, if I'm being honest.
Against your will?
Oh, yeah. Years ago, we went on this whole thing, saved kingdom, did the hero thing, got to take a break. In the middle, quite literally in the middle of this break, this long hiatus we allowed ourselves, we were snatched up into the air and dropped back into the capital of a city and given a job that we couldn't walk away from.
And who by choice would have the power to do such a thing?
Mia sighs the biggest sigh, and her eye twitches because she just can't help but imagining killing the wizard. It's a cloud giant, right?
No,
Is that the guy?
Amani just appears like a normal old wizard to you guys.
It is an elderly man with great, apparently endless bounds of magic.
Do you describe him in detail or just kind of...
I'd say I'd like, I mean, do you know many mages? He's old, he's got a beard. I don't know. What he would look like. I have zero faith that this being has ever met him, but does something seem like he's registering it as familiar?
He's listening. And when you describe, like, what he wears and such things, it does seem to strike a chord with him. If I did not know better, I thought you would be speaking of the Vizier.
The Vizier? Here? You have a man like that here.
Well, here we have many powerful beings, and there are these... I would not call them gods. They're probably the next step down from a god. There are 4 of them. The Vizier, the Ensorcelled, the Shadowkin, and the Onyx. But in our lore, they are grand Ifriti of brass skin and basalt hair, each one of them a power to be reckoned with, but each one of them with different power. They are said to be ones that watch over our people and guide our civilization in the direction it needs to travel.
Are these beings, like, ever physical? Have people seen them? Or is it just, like, how a lot of times we consider the gods as just being there?
There are plenty of people who say they have seen them, or stories of them interacting with others in different forms, but I have never seen them myself, or known anyone who claimed to see them.
Quite interesting.
They are said to only come out and interact with mortals when things are dire. Or when they need entertainment.
This mage said the situation was dire. And in all reality, they're not wrong. It's just really annoying that it has to be us, and we don't get any help. There's a whole continent of people. And that group was the one tasked to save them all. Isn't that bullshit?
Well, it would appear that the population is not as attuned to whatever this mage you speak of sees.
We're not the only adventurers out there. We're not the only mages, clerics, paladins, knights, sellswords. There are people far more talented than we.
Are you
Maybe
sure
we're
of that?
the right intersection of talented and expendable.
Or maybe there's just a lack of adventurers who saved an entire kingdom.
What can I say? We like gold. And that's what kingdoms have, typically. They're good kingdoms.
So you say, whether it be destiny or fate, or just blind, stupid luck, seems you were chosen for something, if all you say is true.
If it's not true, it's news to me.
Well, all-powerful being, sending you places through magic that you've never seen before. Oh, you make your own choices. Your own deductions.
Is there ever tales of the Vizier leaving? Or of any of them leaving this plane? Or affecting the mortal plane?
Well, I would imagine if there is such a group of 4, much like the gods, I imagine they come and go as they please. Probably taking on forms that are more suitable to the ones they interact with. I would imagine if they were to go to, I don't know, a tribe of furbog, they would turn into furbogs. Just to be better accepted.
Interesting. Much like an archfey chasing their whims.
Very true. Amazing cosmic powers.
Itty bitty living space.
Variable living space.
Now this guy looks like Genie, and that is it.
I mean, he's
Oh
red
my
and
God.
with like one horn and one broken horn. They kind of look like
Jafar
Jin.
Genie.
Yeah, they kind of look like Jin.
Itty bitty tiny.
Itty living space.
Oh my god.
I think you will find that there are many things of the planes in the world that none of us quite understand.
Yes, and the interesting part about this conversation is if we were to have the exact same conversation with anyone down there on the deck, it would go completely different every single time.
I'm afraid I don't catch your meaning.
Because the way I view our group, different than the way Garth views it. It's different than the way Malagos views it. If you really are starved for conversation, talk to each of us.
Well, we have a couple hours of sailing, and the fire sea is pretty smooth. Send the next one up. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, you're not so bad, Captain.
Yeah.
And I'll walk. And I'll go to Kyrie and I'll say, Tag, you're it.
What? Wait, what?
Captain wants to see you. Not me, the other one.
Did I do something wrong?
I know yet.
Okay.
Mia does look like she's had a good time. Like, she doesn't look mad or upset or anything. She kind of looks like something humorous has happened.
Okay. Kyrie will still be a bit wary, but she'll head over to the captain. I'll say, hey, Mia said you wanted to talk to me?
She said I should talk to each of you.
Well, she could have phrased that differently then.
He pulls out his drinking horn, offers it to Kyrie.
Kyrie will think about her day and accept it and take a small sip.
Constitution save.
There it is.
Dang.
Good gracious.
So,
Malagos
yeah.
is gonna roll a natural 1.
It's cooler than you
Probably.
expected with the actual temperature. But it burns going down and has a bit of a fizz, just like we did with Mia. However, with that constitution, you hold it pretty well.
Kyrie will make just a small face and do like the polite burp thing as it fizzes and say, oh, excuse me, that was pretty good. Thank you.
He takes
Hand
the
back
horn.
the horn.
Yep, he takes the horn back and takes a swig. Yeah. And here I was worried that the other one was the only one that could handle it.
Yeah. We've had a hell of a time. I have learned to handle my liquor fairly well.
So, what bothers you on this ship? What brings you on this journey?
Well, we're trying to save the world again, and I'm really, really, really hoping to save my wife right after. Maybe even at the same time.
I was going to ask. Saving the world does not save your wife.
I hope so. I'm not completely sure. But she would want the world saved before we save her, so here I am.
It seems like a complicated set of circumstances.
You're telling me.
Well, a man like myself keeps things fairly simple. A good ship, a good voyage, and some clear weather. And I'm set. None of this hopping around from place to place. Are you on ships
That's
much?
Not really. We were on one not too long ago, but it kind of, yeah, bad things happened.
Yeah, you seem to have
Terrible
pretty good
look
sea
of
legs for
that.
only being on once.
From what I gather, I was on a ship before, but we were in a really bad storm and kind of things went awry again. Boats aren't my favorite thing.
From what you gather. You
Yeah,
don't remember
I-
it?
No. I remember bits and pieces. I found a journal that kind of explained a bit of it, but not all of it.
I see. One of those that doesn't know much about her past.
Yeah, cliche, right?
Not as much as you would think. Honestly, your past makes you who you are. Your future lets you indulge in it.
That's fair. I definitely have quite a rich past now. Gone through a lot since I can remember.
Well, as a captain myself, I do enjoy a good story. Does any stand out in your mind?
Oh, well, I did meet my deity. We cleansed her temple and she came and greeted us, and I pledged my allegiance right there to her.
That must have made it an easy choice.
Oh, absolutely. I was pretty lost when I met her, and she kind of put things in perspective, and she's not steered me wrong once.
He kind of gestures to the shield you carry and the symbol of tomorrow on it. Is that her?
Yes, it is.
Ah, the calming dragon. I see.
She's lovely.
Dragons frequent this plane. We
Ooh.
see those of her ilk from time to time.
It'd be so awesome to see one of them.
Firebirds don't much like it, but it is a nice change of pace when we get to see one of them flying through the skies.
I can imagine.
Now the red ones. They would live here if they could. Beasts of
Why can't they?
fire and... Well, even for a red dragon, they're still not quite immortal. And this plane has a certain effect on non-immortal beings.
Yeah, I can kind of feel that.
The primal energies within this realm can sometimes affect those in odd and dangerous ways.
Interesting.
Do you know much of primordial forces?
I do not.
I see. You're a cleric after all.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
while
get
we're
that.
sailing here, is there anything I can help you with? I believe I might have helped your friend a little.
I mean, unless you can bring my wife back.
I'm not sure that I am no djinn.
Yeah.
I do not quite have that power to divine such things.
You know someone who might be able to?
It would seem that you all were set on this quest by somebody who fits that description, if your friend is to be believed.
Yeah. If we do fix this, I will be owed a giant favor.
Perhaps you should cash in on it.
You know what? I think you're right. If I can bring her back and let her live her life how she wants, everything will be worth it.
Well, I do hope that that is something you can achieve.
Thank you. I hope so too. She didn't deserve what happened to her. She was trying to get out so that she can help people, and she got taken right before she got out.
Taken by the same people your friend was speaking of?
I don't know who she was speaking of, but the same people we're going after, yeah.
Seems you all have had quite a few with you.
Yeah. Now we're just down to 4.
Well, the hellos and goodbyes of a good journey are worth the telling sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys spend a little bit of time recounting tales and talking about certain things that you've experienced along the adventure, and maybe your stint
Yeah.
in the elemental plane of air, as short as it was. That's
Yeah,
right.
that was very short.
You guys have been to 2 of the elemental planes now.
My goodness. Aren't we the adventurers?
Right.
Well, it would seem that you've had quite the journey these last few years.
You're not wrong.
Well, I can
Can't say I regret it.
tell you're one that's not quite used to as much conversing as the others.
Yeah, I generally kind of stayed quiet.
How about this? I'll laugh really hard like you told a really good joke, and you can walk away on a high note.
You are a blessing.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Ah, that's a good one. Ha, 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 ha.
Oh, goodness. Oh, that's great.
I think I'm gonna look real confused at the sound of the laughter and just be like, "What just happened?"
Kyrie told the best joke ever, and you all never know about it.
Nope. Just heard the really loud laugh and very confused.
Kyrie will still be laughing a little bit as she walks away and says, "Oh, goes your turn.
My turn for
Go have fun.
Principal's
what am I
office.
doing?
Just go."
You said go, but go where? What are you talking about?
Did you not see what I was just doing? Did you not hear the laughter? I was funny.
Yeah.
Your turn. Go talk.
Oh, we're all talking to the captain.
Yeah.
Okay. Malgos is gonna check to see what 2 is doing real fast.
He's literally like right behind you.
Okay, well, as long as he's not destroying anything, I was just gonna walk over to the captain. I
And
heard you.
when you look
wanna
behind you
conversation.
again, he's gone.
Oh no. Well, that's a later problem.
Well, your friend, the first one,
Mia.
yes. She said that all of you should have a discussion. And since we have the time and a calm voyage, I agreed.
No, please knock on wood on that.
Would.
Anytime we think something goes right, something happens. Every time.
Well, the only thing that could go wrong is the
Don't
Firebirds are a bit riled up when we
go.
get there.
Malgus goes, oh no. If it happens, I'm blaming you because you would have spoken it into existence after I tried to say no, don't do it.
But I already told your other friend.
So, I don't know what it is about our group. I don't know if we've, angered some god or if there's just a jokester god out there who just loves to like prank us. Every time something could go wrong, it goes wrong. It's very rare that something does not go wrong. It makes for a interesting life.
There had to be some times where things went right. You've survived this long.
Sometimes I wonder if that's by sheer luck or by the fact that we're just far too stubborn, far too good at what we do together.
I tend to believe luck is a combination of preparation and decisiveness.
It could be that. But again, I sometimes think that there is a jokester deity out there that is just having a blast messing with us in some aspect.
Well, it's not like you all have found some trinkets or artifacts that have strange effects or curses on them.
Right. Totally haven't done that. Talia just looks down at her armor. Right. And then looks back up at the captain. Like, uh-huh. Totally haven't done that.
What is so special about your armor?
I haven't figured everything out about it. But this armor will never get dirty. You can throw anything at it and it just slides right off. It's very weird.
I see. He offers her the drinking horn.
Malagos takes the drinking horn. Takes a quick sniff of it. Takes a sip.
Constitution save. Ha!
Who the Mia, goddammit, you spoke it into the air.
Mia got it. 100% correct.
We're surviving out of spite.
I hate when you're saying, oh, Malagos could have rolled in that one. If anyone in this team rolls in that one, it's always fucking me.
That is
So-
not true, and you know it.
No. At the dumbest of times, like, if it's something I'm supposed to be really fucking good at, nope.
I blew up a bathtub. I don't want to hear it.
You blew up the
You blew
soap
up a lot of
in the
things.
bathtub.
Yeah, the soap. Sun's everywhere.
You blow up how many bedrolls?
I didn't blow them up.
No, sorry, they call it fire.
Just misplaced themselves.
So, Malagos, as you take a swig of this,
Mm-hmm.
again, it's physically cool, and it burns really bad. Like your body tries to reject it. However, the physical sensation passes. But for the next hour, you find yourself unable to tell a lie.
Oh, no.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I feel like Malagos doesn't lie anyway, for the most part.
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose.
Well, you will find it physically painful to tell a lie at this point.
That's nothing new from Malagos.
Ooh, seems that one was a little hard going down for you. Your other two friends seem to take it just fine.
Play drink with a dwarf. I think I'd be able to take that better. That was good though. But a little spicy.
He takes the horn back, takes another swig. So what brings you on this journey with your friends?
Honestly, I met this group halfway through the first time they were saving the world. So crazy. And, well, kinda hard to say no when you kind of just walk through a doorway and end up somewhere else completely and get told, hey, someone's trying to destroy the world again.
Again.
Well, I mean, there was the whole dragon cult the first time, stopped them, and now there's a whole hell of a lot of crazy.
I see. So, what does your current destination have to do with saving the world?
Wonder doesn't remember, but I think Meligos does.
Oh god. You've forgotten the entire plot?
No,
Uh-huh.
brain fart. Well, they were saying like our destination, isn't it Franz Flumen?
Well, the destination, like, the main destination is the Slindala Vaults.
Right, with the keys and the topping career.
Yes, because they believe the final key is in the Slindala Vaults, and that's where they have taken, at least you assume that's where they have taken, like, Kaelin.
And Meligos can't lie. Oh shit.
Yeah, Malagos cannot lie. Kaelin had also told Kyrie that they were in the Shadowfell. And so you need some way to get into the Shadowfell.
So Meligos is gonna give him the quick rundown of like how they got to this point.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if they told you, but like our friends are missing, and as far as we know, they're in the Shadowfell, which then means, well, I think we know they're in the vault, and the vault is in the Shadowfell, right?
No. The vault is on the normal plane of existence, but you believe that Kaelin is being held in the Shadowfell. And I think what happened was you guys decided that the Shadowfell was being used as kind of a traversal, kind of like what you guys are doing, but Shrir's forces are using the Shadowfell instead of the elemental plane of fire.
As like a back and forth, like a gateway shortcut.
You know in Minecraft how the Nether,
Mm-hmm.
if you move like, what is it, like 8 blocks in the
Yes, so
Nether,
they're
it's...
using it as a shortcut between places.
Yes.
Okay. Well, wait. So then, is there hope to find them in the Shadowfell and then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, really, we're trying to get to Shadowfell. There's one. Our healer's husband, significant other. I married them. They're such a thing. We think they're being held in the Shadowfell. But also Shadowfell, we think this big bad dude is using it as like a shortcut. So we're hoping to figure out where they're using it to come in and out of. Get to the vault so we can find this fucking key.
I see.
All just so we can. Also, we can stop this. I don't even know how old he is. Stupidly old since like world creation old. And if I remember right, he God damn it.
Career's whole goal is to absorb somebody, isn't it? Like, there's one last dragon he needs to absorb, or is he just trying to destroy the world?
He is the last one.
Oh. He's just trying to destroy the world, then.
I mean, I think that's what you guys assumed. I don't think you guys actually know his exact...
Okay.
Because you know that there's something that's like all powerful that has to do with the keys of Turnok and the
Delante's band.
Delante's band, but you're not sure what. You just know it's probably a bad thing for him to have it.
Yep, so this jerk, pretty sure he's trying to destroy the world.
He needs a key to do that. We're trying to get them to stop him.
It has not been the easiest journey at all.
Because now we also have this crazy bunch of... Honestly, I don't even remember what their name were. They're just the church. And they're psychotic.
Thanks for the sub.
Is the best way I can describe them.
I'll be honest, that's a lot.
That's not even half of it. But that's the gist of it. It's a lot. So really, preferably, I don't want the world to die. Plus, I don't know if you know the crest, but I follow Bahamut. Kind of my duty to not let this happen.
Bahamut and Tamara.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting that you all travel together.
Really? Well, I guess I've just known Kyrie too long. There are some things we might not agree on, but for the most part, I feel like we agree on most things. I've never talked this much. Holy crap.
Never?
When I'm drunk, usually.
Well, I don't think you would have become drunk with just one drink. Would you like another?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
My sister makes it.
And you can tell her it's delicious. But I also don't usually like being... Again, like I said, if something bad's gonna happen, it's always with us. It just happens. And I'd like to have most of my mental capacities about me should we have to fight.
Well, I think this will be a rather calm trip.
You say that. You know, if you're that sure of it, how about we put it down? I bet you 5 gold, or 10 gold, something happens on this trip.
I mean, there's always going to be something that happens on a trip.
I'm gonna bet you 10 gold we get attacked. At least 3 enemies.
You really have no faith.
No, I just know our group and our luck.
You know, I don't normally metagame, but I really wasn't intending on you guys getting attacked here.
Again, I know our group. If you were doing it based off a dice roll, all the dice fucking like me.
I mean,
Malagos is gonna lose some gold.
Shut up.
yeah, even the dice roll says no.
You just lost gold.
You know what? That's fine. Whoop-de-doo, it's 10 gold. I have so much platinum on me.
So your one friend is from the Feywild. Your other friend doesn't know much about her history. Where does that put you?
Well, I remember the city that I grew up in. But let's just say, God, it's probably Tales all this time. Cleric meet soldier. Soldier, cleric, get married. Have child. Child somehow becomes a mix of both of them. And here I am.
Well, normally children become a mix of their parents. It's not so unusual.
Well, I'm just more amused at the fact that one's a cleric, one's a soldier. Paladin's pretty much a mix of them. Fairly certain my mother did not want me to become a paladin. I liked fight. I liked swordplay too much.
And yet you
Pretty
carry a
serious.
large shield to slow down your sword arm.
Because I like to protect those around me for the majority.
Well, it seems that's something the
Kind
three
of.
of you, well, 3 of 4 of you, have in common.
Oh, that, and again, have you seen our group?
Yes.
If you knew half the stories of what we've been through, it's...
Well, you've told me quite a few.
Well, did we tell you about the time we got attacked by angels on a ship? We were the ship?
That's not something that I've been told yet.
I don't know if it was in the same instance, but I also vaguely remember someone turning into a giant dinosaur.
On the
Never seen a
ship?
dinosaur before that. On the ship?
That sounds dangerous.
You would think. I'd never seen a dinosaur before that point, so that was, well, kind of cool. I guess. A bit
They don't-
crazy.
They don't have such creatures where you're from?
Do dinosaurs just regularly wander the whole fucking earth?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
No. They don't.
My God, when you said no, I just heard that guy from like TikTok and YouTube Shorts.
Oh no.
The no, because that's why.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen that.
No! Oh,
He-
it's so funny.
He does these shorts where it's like, if wood is spelled WOOD, then what's this? BOOP? And the guy says it's boop. He's like, no, it's boop, because.
Oh my god.
I'll have to send you one later. Sorry, I just when
Absolutely haven't
when
sent
you-
me one.
when you said no like that, I just yeah.
Yes. Do they wait? Are you saying dinosaurs just randomly wander the fire plane?
I didn't say that. I'm not even sure what a dinosaur is, but
Think of like, what's the closest thing? Think of like a really, really big chicken. Instead of wings, it's got like little arms, and Maligos is literally gonna put her arms in like the T-Rex position. It's got like a really big head too. No beak. Lots of teeth. No feathers. Lots of scales. And she's gonna watch to see the look on his face as she describes this. Did his mic
I'm-
mute?
no, I was trying to think of how he'd react to something like that. That does sound like a strange thing.
Right? Do you have anything like that here?
Let me check. Hold
Why
on.
do conversations with Malagos always go the weirdest?
Just lucky, I guess. Hellhounds, phoenixes. Got giant lava scorpions. Elementals. Magma goblins. A pyrohydra. What?
What? A fire hydra, basically?
Eh.
Sounds underwhelming.
Hasn't been seen since 3rd generation.
No. Sad face.
No, doesn't seem they have anything like that. Nope. They have inferno spiders. But yeah. No, I don't think we have anything quite like that here.
That's almost disappointing. If we had someone who could shapeshift again, I would probably ask them to do it just so you could see it. Really interesting. A lot of teeth, though.
I could polymorph you, but it would be permanent.
No, thank you. I kind of like how I am. Scars and all.
That's what they all say.
Okay, look. Oh, wait, never mind. That wasn't Malagos who got shapeshifted into that. I almost went, I've been a gorilla once, but that wasn't Malagos.
I've been a gorilla once. And one time, at gorilla camp,
Yeah, I forgot that was Alani, not Alani. Is that who the fuck it was?
I don't know, so many shared memories.
It's my half orc. The one that we TPK'd on because the beholder on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Well, I'll ask
Yeah,
you.
that was Alani.
I'll ask you out. Is there anything else you'd like to ask the captain of the ship there, Malagos?
What's in that liquor?
I can't give away a family recipe.
Not even just one ingredient? Gee, I got a better question for you. How did you come to owing that, was he a fiend?
Oh, your benefactor is what you're asking, huh?
How did you come to owe him a favor?
That is a long story, but one I'll
We got
shorten.
a couple of hours.
You see, fiends every once in a while do cross into the elemental plane of fire on their way through the 9 hells.
Mm-hmm.
Like every other creature, they need transportation.
Oh.
I was much younger back then. Of course, this was hundreds of years ago. And had no ship, had no way of my own, working on someone else's boat as a ferry, I suppose. And so on one of these trips, taking this creature that we both know across, we were attacked by some great firebirds. And the fiend He protected the ship. In the battle, the captain was lost, and while the ship was pretty much a wreck afterwards, a few of us survived. And our mutual benefactor brought a deal to me saying that if I promised to ferry what he needs from one entrance to the other, that he would see that I have what I needed to make my own ship. And thus I built my own ship and have been doing these small favors ever since. It's actually been quite a few decades since he asked for something.
Oh, he's asked for multiple somethings.
Of course. It's not going to be just one trip that pays for a ship.
Okay, that's fair. So basically, he's the whole reason you have their ship, then.
He helped with the means. I would have got there eventually on my own.
Mm-hmm. How long would that have taken you, though?
Longer than you would have to worry about as a mortal.
I mean, I'm Dragonborn. I can kind of live a bit of a long time.
How much is a long time to you?
Fair point. Very fair point.
It's ash willows, by the way.
Does Malagos know anything about ash willows? Or no? Because she's never really been to the fire realm.
No.
Okay. Without me also having to look up how long Dragonborns can live for.
Figured that'd be something you knew of.
You would think. Oh, that's not a long time at all.
Mm-hmm.
Guess a long time's kind of like 80-ish years, maybe.
No. He just says no.
Well, I mean, well, okay, fair. Compared to elves, not a long time. Elves can live for freaking ages. They never stop.
Far older things than us.
Mm-hmm. You have any other questions you want to ask Malagos? Do you want me to speed us along?
Yeah, that's everything Malagos has.
A few more minutes of conversing, and I assume Malagos would be on her way, sending up Garganoth.
Yep.
And from your guys' point of view, you see Garganoth go up and take a drink, and you know what? Let's just check Garganoth real quick. I'm sure it's not going to be a problem.
Is Garganoth after all?
Lights Gambit. Garganoth.
I mean, he's a dwarf.
Oh, he has advantage. Whoops.
Does he have advantage?
He's a dwarf.
Damn.
24. Yep. If you guys are watching, you see them laughing. You can't really hear over the sound of the sea of fire, but they're laughing, they're conversing, they're, you know, good long conversation as the time ticks on. And while they're talking, you guys notice that you're starting to go through kind of a narrow channel. Not super narrow, but like 4 times the width of the boat. And you start to see these cliffs of volcanic glass that have little patches of flame along different ledges, just ever burning. And as you all drift along the seas closer to these cliffs, you start to see that these flames are not just fire, but they're nests. Nests of firebirds. And every now and then you'll see one cross over the top of the boat. They seem to ignore your presence for the time being. As the time passes on and you sail out of these cliffs, you eventually come to another outcropping with some long forgotten structure of basalt and brass set atop it. The ship pulls up. The captain steps over and ties off the ship, pulling it closer to shore. And Garganoth comes down from the captain's deck with a hearty smile and a little bit of a chuckle. The captain, standing at the gangplank, gives a short bow. Well, it has been a rare and welcome pleasure to carry you all across the sea. But I believe this is where your stop is.
Well, what a pleasant trip. Thank you.
I think it's the only time I'll be glad I've lost 10 gold, and Malachus will hand him the gold.
Oh my god, what is that? He points up to the sky, and as you look up to see above you, there's nothing.
Does Malachus fall for it?
I don't know, do you?
Oh, let me check. I
Insight?
also figure out what. I know, I gotta click to find it. See?
I mean, you could have let it happen, you know. You always have that choice.
I think Argonaut falls for it.
Yeah, Garganoth falls for it. Oh, you caught me.
Garth.
See, the problem is Malachus is just too trained to not fall for stuff like that because of Saren.
I mean,
Her sneaky self.
I guess, but you were so, ready to believe something was going to happen.
During the trip. The trip's over now.
I mean, you're still in the plane.
Malachus is very disappointed that nothing happened.
Well, in the... Anything for you guys to say to the captain, or do you want me to move us along?
Say move us along.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just wrap it up and say thanks. Like, your help is appreciated.
So with some thank yous, and the captain offering another swig from his horn. Any takers?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mia's like, oh yeah. Alright, Costu's safe.
It was
You
delish.
stole that one.
It's highly probable.
Yep.
See?
Oof. Oof. Yep, no
Nope.
lies for Mia for the next hour. It's worn off on Malagos, but Mia is stuck to the truth for an hour.
It's fine. I'm not worried.
So yeah, after some goodbyes and some thanks, the ship sails off and the captain had pointed you guys towards the center of the structure left behind. There is, in fact, a tear in the elemental plane of fire there. And it can't come soon enough, as the oil that you guys have been wearing seemingly has begun to start losing its effects. It is
Why
much,
hustle?
it is much warmer here than it was when you first entered.
Gotta run, run, run.
Yeah, we go. We book it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Once stepping through the portal, leaping through, your feet touch hard stone, and you're in a dimly lit chamber. Smooth carved rock all around, with a circle of fire behind you from where you came from. The room is cracked in places and seems like it's been worn down by time. There's no external light except for the portal behind you. There is a door before you, and it is open, leading to another chamber.
We hear anything?
Give me a perception check.
Or does anything look familiar? Yeah.
It looks like rock. Nothing looks particularly familiar. You might hear the distant sound of frogs, perhaps. Yeah. Distant frogs, maybe some dripping water way off in the distance. But this chamber is dry, and you can see barely into the dark chamber ahead of you. But it is almost 1 a.m., and that is where we will pick up, hopefully with all 4 of you, in 2 weeks.
Alrighty.
And maybe
With me, unable to lie.
for an hour.
Well, yeah, brief.
Yeah.
A
For
lot
an
of
hour.
a lot of things could happen in an hour. A lot of things could not happen in the hour. But this was a chill session. A little bit of character development, a little bit of backstories and refreshers and things. Just a little traveling bit here
Mhm.
before we get to the harder stuff. And perhaps the addition of 2 new friends. Maybe. We'll see. So yes, everybody, that is where we'll stop for tonight. I want to thank you all for watching, and remember that there are 20 sides to every story. Join us and roll for yours. Have a good night, guys.